Would you consider yourself a risk taker? My whole life, I've felt the tendency to play things safe. The second something challenges me or puts me out of my comfort zone, I instinctively pull back and my mind rejects the idea. I really hate this because I always end up regretting it later on, not doing something. I realize I missed out on a valuable experience. Maybe that experience could have opened new doors to different possibilities of existence. Recently, I got asked to take pictures for someone's baby shower. Initially, there was some excitement. This could be a great thing for me to try. But then, I started making excuses. I'm not a professional photographer. I've never photographed an event. And then, the anxiety set in. What if they didn't like the pictures? What if my SD card got corrupted and all of the photos were gone? I realized that my mind jumps to these fears, things that stop me from doing something. So I politely decline, and my nervous system can relax. But what if I let my whole life be filled with these moments? What if I'm unintentionally cutting myself off from opportunities to grow? Whenever I come across something like this, like I get offered to do something, or maybe I want to try a new skill, I always get that feeling of fear. When I was in high school, my German club was going on a trip to Germany. I had the same exact response, that fear of the unknown, the torturous anticipation to a choice. My brain immediately ran through all of the worst case possibilities, things that could go wrong. And in the end, I ended up saying no, and I was left behind. I do realize that saying no to something doesn't mean I'm closing those doors forever. And to an extent, fear is a natural response to being confronted with something outside of your comfort zone. But I've noticed that in the times that I do say yes, I never regret it like my brain thinks I will. So sometimes I do have that moment where I decide to be bold, where I decide to put myself out there and try something new. Once I decided to stream on Twitch. It was really scary putting myself out there like that, but what was an innocent decision to try something new ended up being immensely impactful on my life. I met so many friends, and I couldn't even have imagined the possibilities of things that happened from that one decision. Those moments are scary because it's entirely possible that I'm gonna fail. For example, starting a YouTube channel, it was one of those things where I had to say screw it. I might fail and things might not go my way. I realize when I do things that are scary in my head, they don't end up being that bad at all. They actually end up enriching my life and taking me places I never thought possible. In these experiences, things just end up happening that I never expect. And that's never a bad thing. It's never something that I could regret.